A day in the life of a college student na puro chismis, gala na gala, procrastinator na crammer pa, nakakatulala na parang ewan na walang ginagawa.
Tama na nga yan, mag-video na tayo.
Ay, go na ba? Sorry. Sige, Gina.
A day in our life as IT students at Holy Angel University. O ano, ready na ba kayo?
Tara at samahan nyo kami at pasukin natin ang mundo ng math na puno ng patterns at sequence.
Tagal naman, tara na.
Ito na.
Pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa 4 na bagay. First is indispensability of mathematics.
Second ay ang patterns in nature.
Third is Fibonacci sequence.
At panghuli, ang golden ratio.
Puntahan naman natin ngayon si Winsley at si Nash para malaman natin kung ano nga ba ang indispensability of mathematics.
Uy, ayun sila, tara.
Mathematics has helped in understanding a lot of things, and it has become something that we need in our daily lives. I've seen mathematics being used on a lot of things, those of which are architecture, cooking, financial management, and even decorating. It helps people to be able to create something, learn something, predict phenomena, and there are quite more that mathematics can help with, as it is quite versatile in almost any field. Anyways, have you ever wondered, and why is math so important in our lives? Math isn't just about solving equations or passing a test. It's something we use all the time, often without noticing.
But it doesn't stop there. Engineers use math to design safe buildings. Doctors use it to calculate the right amount of medicine. Apps, games, and websites all rely on math and logic. And of course, even things like gambling uses math. Math helps us solve problems, make smart decisions, and understand how things work. It's not just helpful, it's essential. That's why math is truly indispensable. But that's for our take. Let's hear what the others have to say.
Where do you use math in your day?
Where do I use math in my day?
In your day.
I usually use it for since I have a store in my house, so I always use math. Also, I use calculator because sometimes my brain also is cloudy sometimes. So since, for example, I'm sleeping and there's someone buying, so of course I would use math and calculating. So that's how I use math in my everyday.
That's a great answer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The question is math helpful in your hobbies or daily routine? Like for example, hobbies ko, scatter, mali. Like any kind of hobbies, why is it helpful in your routine?
Extremely helpful show, especially when you're trying to calculate your budget for a month, especially when you're on a tight budget. Let's say you have a project and you're tight on money. You also need to buy your own groceries and you need to pay for your own bills. Using math, you can most likely fit into your budget in order to complete your tasks.
Thank you. Very helpful.
Do you use math even when you're not in school?
Yes, especially multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Yun lang yung ginagawa.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, can you give one example where you used math recently? Database? No. Sige. Database pa. Like for example, how do you use database? How do you use math in database pa?
Ayun sa kapag may
Variables like coding and tawag doon, discrete mathematics po. Yun po yung ginagamit niya sa database. Kasi yun lang po. Kasi thank you po.
Hello po. I'd like to ask if we could ask you one question.
Hi.
Is that okay?
Yes.
My name is Nash and I'm from ICT-106 and the question would be, do you think life would be hard without math?
I think yes, life would be harder without math since math we use it on a daily basis like cooking, shopping, building stuff, and to figuring out time. Kahit di natin siya nakikita or na-realize na ginagamit, pero ginagamit natin siya. And ito yung dahilan kung bakit nagra-run ng smoothly yung mga bagay-bagay.
That's a great answer po. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Is there something you do that you didn't realize use math po?
Usually, ginagamit ko siya sa work. So, basically, sa store kasi na ako nag-work, we usually compute sa mga discounted items. Siyempre, para maka-track ng tao dyan, sales. So, basically, nung una, mga ano kasi yung ginagawa namin, parang mga SRP prices. So, tapos, it went down by 30%, tapos, so on and so forth. Yun lang naman.
Parang ano po, yung sinasama din minsan yung
Ayun.
tax.
Sobrang complicated niya kung bakit.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
So, yeah, after hearing all that, it's pretty clear. We really do use math more than we think. It's in our routines, hobbies, and even the little stuff we don't even notice. Honestly, life would be a mess without it. That's why math isn't just important. It's something we actually need.
In mathematics, nature often refers to the underlying structures, properties, patterns, and phenomena found in the natural world. Patterns are structures or designs that are arranged and relate or interact with each other.
It is so interesting that there are so many patterns in our surroundings. Kahit sa pinakamaliit na bagay o hayop, may pattern pa rin yan. Pero hindi to basta-basta. These patterns emerge from both physical and biological processes. These processes ay may kaakibat na mathematical principles. These are spirals, fractals, symmetry, tessellations, spots and stripes, and waves and ripples.
In short, mathematics is a fundamental tool that helps us understand the patterns and relationships in the natural world.
And now that we are here in our beautiful campus, let's take a look around and see the patterns around our campus.
Hi! Do you want to know something cool? I got you. Have you ever heard of Fibonacci sequence? Ganito lang yan. The Fibonacci sequence is the set of numbers that goes like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and so on. Ganon. Basically, you add the last two numbers to get the next one. You're probably wondering, ano naman ngayon? But wait, there's more. This sequence is literally built into nature, like for real. For example, flowers. If you count the petals, let's say it could be 3, 5, or 8. That's a Fibonacci number. Galing, di ba? It's seen in nature too. Leaves, pineapples, kahit sa space. Galaxy spirals also follow this pattern. It's all over nature, di ba? Or there's more. Even architects use this. Pati artists. Pati na din yung mga favorite singers nyo. Music composers sneak it into the rhythms secretly. Oh, meron pa. This is something most people walk on every day and hindi nila alam na these tiles are following the Fibonacci sequence. So, ayun, in conclusion guys, the Fibonacci numbers, and oh, let me add this too, the golden ratio are mathematical patterns and they are found in math. And surprisingly, around us too. The Fibonacci sequence is made up of numbers where each one is a result of adding the two before it, like what I said earlier. As the numbers get bigger, the ratio between two consecutive ones, like 21 divided by 13, gets closer to about 1.618, which we call the golden ratio. This unique number pops up in nature because it supports the most efficient and harmonious way of things to grow and form.
You know what? The more I listen to music, the more I notice a pattern. Songs that really hit emotionally always have this perfect feel. The build-ups, the drops, transitions, and everything that's happened at just the right moment.
Yeah, it feels perfectly timed. Do you think they do that on purpose?
Definitely.
A lot of composers actually use the golden ratio when they structure their music. It creates a more natural balance, like our brains are naturally drawn to that kind of thing.
We've begun to notice the golden ratio all around us, especially in nature. Whether we're walking through a park or relaxing at the beach, there's something strangely satisfying about the sights we take in. Sometimes we pick up a spiral shells and marvel on how perfectly they curl, almost as if they were designed with intention. Even plants seem to follow this beautiful order. Their leaves grow outwards from the stem in a pattern that feels structured rather than random. We used to think it always is just a coincidence, but we've learned that these natural shapes often follow the golden ratio too. Surprisingly, we've seen in the same patterns in ourselves. When we look into the mirror, we started noticing the proportions of our fingers, the spacing between our facial features, and other details. Many of these measurements seems to reflect the golden ratio, which might explain why certain faces appear more balanced or naturally attractive. The more we observe, the more we realize that the golden ratio isn't just a theory in math books. It quietly shapes many things that feels just right. In our daily lives, from the rhythm of a song, to the curves of the shell, to the symmetry of a face, we might not always notice it right away. But once we do, it's hard to unsee.
Camera check. Camera check.
Lagay mo muna bago mo dyan.
Wow! You're so... sobrang ganda!
Baka lang to.
Hep hep!
Hurry! Super Latina.
Pupunuin natin ang storage ni Denise Chloe Laza.
Saan namin magagamit yan?
Go.
Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa apat na bagay. First is indispensability of mathematics.
Second, ay ang patterns in nature. Mabilis kasi siya!
Mabilis siya? Hindi, kasi ako yung...
Mathematics has helped in a lot of things, especially those in our daily lives. I've seen mathematics being used in a lot of things, especially those of cooking, architecture, let's say buildings, especially, and even in coding. Wow.
Pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa apat na bagay. First is indispensability of mathematics.
Second, ay ang patterns in nature.
Third is cooking. Nature often refers to the underlying structures, patterns, properties, and phenomena found in the natural world.
Ready?
Mathematics has become...
Miss ko na siya.
Kasi ako, itong dalawa, okay naman kasi next lang. Pero itong dalawa, at saka yung huli. Kasi dito, para sa user.
Tayo mo na nanay.
Ito yung mga tahimik side.